Hey everybody, welcome to Hall Precision. My name is Matthew Hall, and this is going to be a vlog series about owning a machine shop. I wear all of the hats. I have tons of trials and errors, successes, failures, new things to look forward to, old things to reminisce about, and I'd like to share them with you here. This is the first of this series. It might be the last. It kind of depends on your feedback. If you like this stuff, let me know. If you see anything over the course of the video that you'd like me to elaborate on, please let me know. I'm happy to do it. Today, I spent the entire day cleaning. I got COVID a few weeks ago, and it pushed all my jobs back, so it's delayed and everything. And as I was like getting better and getting over COVID, people are like, COVID, you got COVID? Like, yeah, it's 3 years later, I finally got it. Anyways, as I was getting over COVID, I came into the shop and I was pushing out jobs. But I made a mess in the meantime because I was basically too tired to clean up or do anything. So I would just come in, knock out the job, leave the mess, go home, come in the next day and knock out another job, leave the mess. And I did that for like 6 or 7 days. So I finally get here today and I'm like, it's a mess. Like, I can't find anything. I can't even see the surfaces of the tables. Like, okay, we got to clean. So literally cleaned the entire shop. I say the entire shop, the majority of like the main work area, which is basically these 3 workbenches, as well as the toolboxes, bathroom, and this floor. Like, the floor was just completely full of stuff. But I basically went through the entire workbench, like all the stuff on the bottom, pulled it out, wiped down the surfaces. I also installed these new drawers, and there's another one there, and this file cabinet. So a lot of the stuff that was on my desk, I have stored in here now. So just decluttered everything. My shop is kind of like a mirror into my brain. That doesn't make sense. A window into my brain. And if it is cluttered here, it's also cluttered here. So I had to just take the day to declutter so I can see clearly the path ahead of me. I also have a scheduling software that I've not utilized correctly. And I made a few mistakes that I normally don't make. I ordered the wrong material. I consumed a block of material I shouldn't have. I should have saved for something else. And I also was just like having trouble keeping things organized in my head. And I was like, wait a minute, I have a scheduling software. Why don't I just use that? So yesterday, I spent all day, 9 hours, scheduling every single job I have in the shop right now, which ended up being like 15 different jobs that all have custom materials and custom tooling and drawing spec sheets, purchase orders, whatever. I use ClickUp.com to keep everything organized. If you don't have an organizational system for your business, highly recommend you check that out. It is free up to a certain point, then you start paying. Not what's the word, sponsored by them or anything, but it's probably the one software I found in the last like 10 years that's actually worth putting any time into. I had Microsoft Project and that was a mess. So it's basically like a really streamlined Microsoft Project if you've worked with that before. So anyways, that's what I was doing this week so far. It's Wednesday. Next Tuesday, I have a rotary table coming in for this Haas VF2SS. This is going to allow us to spin parts in our work envelope. So for example, if I had a tumbler or something and I wanted to engrave it, which is a bad idea on a mill, by the way, but for example, I could grab the tumbler on this side and spin it as the mill cuts away at it. So we'll actually be using that for a specific production part, and I'll have to make custom fixtures for these jaws, take this vise off, install the rotary here. I'll also have to remove and reinstall my tool setter somewhere on the table. I might also make a fixture, a subplate, for the rotary table so that I can store it whenever I don't need it and not have to take it out the machine. I have a pretty cool idea for that I'd like to try out. But anyways, that'll be here on Tuesday. I don't know that I'll actually be able to run the rotary until later next week because I still have to do the 4th axis drive installation. That is something that goes in the back of the machine. Let me see if I can show you really quick. This is our Talon utility knife. So it's got this little flat head on the back. I'm gonna use that to open these locks. So there's one, there's the other. All right, so the 4th axis drive will go here. These are the different drives. Let me get my keys figured out. So this is our X, Y, and Z axis. We have our tool changer and tool arm. So we're getting a 4th axis. So that drive will look just like one of these. It'll go in there. That is a pricey piece of hardware. I'll tell you what, I'll lock this later, but that is coming in Tuesday. I'm super excited about it. It presents itself in more capacity for the business and more capability. There's different types of parts that we are now able to run with that technology, and I am thrilled to finally get it in here. It's something I've wanted for a long time. It's just like, yes, finally. Anyways, that is it for this vlog. If you enjoyed this, let me know. If you want to talk about anything else in the shop, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.